All right, welcome back to Pharmacist on Call. Your host, Dr. Shawn Pruitt, community pharmacist of the world. Your doctors are busy, your pharmacists are busy. They don't have time for this hour. I do. So call in with those questions and those comments. So it looks like while we wait on callers to come in, did want to do a little talk about COVID and kind of course, Dr. Pruitt's potion, which you heard the caller reference there. So at this point, it looks like it's almost kind of gone away in the news media, but trust me, it is still there. If you look at international news, you will see that China has shut down yet again. This is probably the fourth or fifth one they've done. And then you have the UK with a surge in cases of the new Omicron variant B2A. So was it BA2? I forget. So, but there's a new another variant of Omicron that appears to be a little more serious than the first one that's had, you know, the cold flu symptoms. So, well, it looks like we've got one here. Lisa, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Yes, this is Dr. Pruitt.
Speaking.
I'm looking for Dr. Pruitt.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Oh, I was calling because I have problems with sleeping. Insomnia, like it runs in my family.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, go ahead.
I'm calling about that. Now, I've been taking the gummies.
Okay.
And I've been on the gummies, and I've been trying them. But I wanted something else because they don't last. I go to Dr. Jackson.
Okay.
I get them from that.
Okay. So I'll tell you what works for me and some of the other folks too. So I'll do the CBD oil that I referenced with THC, but I will add to that 10 milligrams of melatonin. And that does it for me. I am out in 30 minutes. So you may want to, if you're doing the gummies, add some melatonin to that. And then certainly no caffeine containing products before you go to bed. So that's coffee, that's sodas, that's even chocolate, which is caffeinated. So none of those products before you go to bed.
Most time I don't eat a lot of sweets. I drink tea though, natural teas.
Natural cheeses?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems like that'd make you sleepy with the tryptophan in there.
I get that sleepy time, and the gummies, they don't seem to work. Now I get the sleepy time, I put turmeric in it because I work.
Okay.
My joint, I had 2 hip replacements, but my joints hurt.
Okay.
Standing, so.
I would recommend probably the oil may work better for you.
The oil?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the hemp oil.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll ask Dr. Jackson when next I go back.
Or you could just stop by the pharmacy and we'll give you a sample of ours. And you can just try it at night with 10 milligrams of melatonin and see if it works for you.
Where are you at?
Well, you have to wait till the end of the show to find out. So the producer's going to flash our information, and then we'll let you know where we are because we're in hiding right now. So we can't let you know where we are.
Y'all in hiding?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, so we can only let you know where we are at the end of the show.
Okay, and I also want to ask you about the turmeric.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been doing that turmeric. I'm a cashier stands all day. Sometimes I have to pull double check. But I take that turmeric and I put it in my tea.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how much I put in. Maybe I put a teaspoon, and I also take sea malt.
Yeah.
My daughter makes sea malt.
Yeah.
And the name of her company is Boss. It's on the internet.
Okay.
And I take that 2 teaspoons, take some of that every morning. Now, it helps too with the joint.
Okay. I like your regimen. So especially with the turmeric, I would probably say that before you go to work, you may need some hemp oil to help with that standing, or maybe even the cream to rub on your lower back, because that may be where your problems are coming from.
Well, see, they told me I got AVN, and my daughter got sickle cell AVN.
Okay.
And that's why I had the 2 hip replacements.
Okay.
There wasn't no blood given to those hips. So
Okay.
that's why I was asking. But I do pretty good, walking and stuff.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
And I just was worried about, I've been taking the gummy Delta 8. That's what I get from them.
Mm-hmm.
And you said add some liquid on top.
Or just any kind of melatonin. Now I use a dissolvable one, the chewable, but make sure you're taking about 10 milligrams. And you'll get
And you can get the chewable at the drugstore?
Do we sell? I'll tell you where I get mine. Believe it or not, Sam's. I get them in bulk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, I
all
never
of
thought
300.
about that. I surely appreciate it. You sure helped me. But Dr. Jackson, he helps me too, you know. I get his water and stuff, so.
Oh,
I was just
Jock?
wondering if you
Jock Jackson?
Yeah, Dr. Jackson, the pharmacist.
Yeah. So Jock is the owner of Affordable Pharmacy. So for those of you who are out there in the Hermitage area, make sure you stop by and check him out too. Dr. Jock Jackson at Affordable. All right.
Yeah, I go to him.
Okay.
I live in Old Hickory, so I go to him.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
He told me he knew you. He said, I know him.
Yeah, I know Jock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been telling me stuff and helping me with stuff. But I appreciate your commercial. You know, I try to watch you when I'm off and I can.
Yes, ma'am.
So I appreciate it.
All right, tell Jock I said hi.
I sure will. You have a blessed day.
All right, yes, ma'am. You too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, bye-bye. All right, big shout out to Affordable Pharmacy out there in Hermitage. So for those of you who are, I think that's Lebanon Pike, be sure to stop by and check Jock out. Okay, let's see who we've got here. Joel, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. May I help you?
Yes.
How can I help you?
Oh, yes. I'm having severe pains, sciatic nerve pains in both my legs, and
Okay.
I know I have this spinosis. What else could I take? Something good I could take for that, drop those pains?
What are you taking?
Okay, I'll spell the word PREGADALIN, 50 milligrams.
Spell that again.
P, like in Paul.
Oh, pregabalin. Okay. Yes, ma'am. All right, I got you. Let's add to that a CBD oil, a hemp oil, or the cream that you can rub in the back area. But what that's going to do is going to kind of work like the pregabalin, but I think it does a better job of stopping the transmission of that pain through nerves to legs.
Right. Do you have that cream?
We do, yeah. So stop in the pharmacy and get a sample of it. And we'll see if it works for you.
All right. Now say that one, the name of that again, so when I come in.
Either the hemp lotion or the hemp oil.
Oh, okay. All right. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Hello? Yes. I'm a diabetic, and my sugar was 232 last week.
Okay.
What can I do to lower it?
All right, what are we doing right now to lower it?
Just watching what I eat.
Okay, so you're not on any medication?
No, I was on metformin, about 3 or 4 years ago.
And then what happened? And then what happened? You took yourself off?
No, my doctor took me off because I was doing good.
Okay, so we're gonna get back to doing good. You are gonna stop by tomorrow, and you're gonna pick up now, I want to say this because I know how y'all get. We've only got 6 bottles at the store right now, beetroot juice, but I have about 25 more coming tomorrow afternoon. Okay, so if y'all want to wait till later in the day, then we will have plenty of beetroot juice for everyone, so we won't have a mob fight. Okay, so beetroot juice is what I recommend to get your A1C down and your fasting blood sugar. So this is going to give your pancreas what it needs in order to function properly, okay? The second thing that you're going to do is you're going to come and get our Kangen alkaline water, and it's going to give your pancreas the alkalinity that it needs to also function properly as well. So the combination of the water and the beetroot juice has had a number of patients come off their medication altogether and still maintain their lower blood sugar. Okay.
Okay. Could you deliver it to me because I don't drive?
Where you live? Well, not exact address. What area?
Antioch.
We deliver there every day. So call the pharmacy, but you got to wait till the end of the show, and then the producer will flash the information. You will call us tomorrow, and you can order over the phone, and then Chris, our delivery guy, will bring it to you.
Okay, good.
Okay? And yeah, we'll get your sugar down in no time. When do you due to see your doctor again for your A1C check?
Me in the May.
In May, it'll be down by then. So we'll get you together.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, thank you for your call.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right, bye-bye. Let's see here. Carolyn, welcome to Pharmacist on Call. May I help you?
Yes. I have a question. Is there anything that will prevent provide relief for leg cramps that usually occur at night.
Leg cramps that occur at night. So, are you on cholesterol or fluid pills?
Yes, both.
Okay.
Furosemide and Livalo. That's the statin drug.
Okay. Are you supplementing potassium back into your diet?
No. I did it one time. My doctor did it one time, and I still had the leg cramps.
Okay. So we're going to do that consistently, okay? So let's get something. You can get potassium over the counter either through bananas, orange juice, leafy green vegetables. But there's also something called potassium citrate. That's probably the best way to take it. Well, actually, through your diet would be the best way. But get some potassium pills. Let's start taking those. And then let's ask our doctor to look at our liver enzyme levels to see if the Livalo is causing something called rhabdomyolysis. And that pain is that muscle destruction that goes on when you take statin drugs. You probably feel it in your legs mostly.
Okay. My doctor has done that.
Oh, you have? Okay. And your liver enzymes are fine?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So just hadn't found anything to relieve. So I've used Therex, but that takes a while, and I've eat mustard and drank pickle juice. And
Let's just add potassium pills that we take every day, and let's do it twice a day.
Potassium citrate.
Yeah, potassium citrate, and then let's stop by and add some hemp oil to that too. Okay.
Okay, and what milligram for the potassium citrate?
I swear it escapes me right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget what milligram it is. But I'd say take 1 or 2 of those, daily, just to see if you notice a little relief, then fine. It'll probably get worse as it gets warmer. You're going to be sweating out potassium and urinating because of the furosemide. So let's go ahead and start supplementing with potassium through the diet and through supplementation as well to prevent those leg cramps. Good news that your liver enzymes are fine. So that kind of makes me think it may not be the Livalo. But let's go that route. Let's look at our potassium. Stop by for some hemp oil. Take some home and see if the cramps go away at night after you take it.
Now the hemp oil is topical.
We have a lotion, but we also have it under the tongue, which is my preferred way for most conditions. So I would just put it up under your tongue. And let it, just go through your bloodstream pretty quickly. Most people say they get pain relief in 1 minute or less. It works very quickly. Yes, it's it's pretty amazing.
It's usually 25 minutes or so before I get relief.
No. This stuff works very quickly.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
All righty, brother. Okay. Pharmacist on call. Let me help you. Hello. Caller.
Yes.
All right. How can we help you?
I've got a question. My fiance is 53 years old, and he has hiccups. And they're constantly, he sleeps with them, everything. And no doctor can figure out what it is. And he likes to see if he can put a stop to it. I mean, it's constantly. He does it while he sleeps, everything.
Okay. All right, so good question. Usually your hiccups come, I'm just going to ask here, is he a big eater?
No.
Okay, usually comes when we overeat a lot, and then try to lay down after that.
Well, these has started whenever he's had 13 mini strokes back to back. And had a major stroke after that. He had to relearn how to walk, talk, and everything.
Yes, ma'am.
And ever since after that, he's had them ever since.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can relax those smooth muscle contractions. If you all are in the city, stop by for, once again, a sample of the hemp oil and see if we can slow down those diaphragm muscle contractions.
Okay.
Are you in the city? You in Nashville?
We're in Lebanon.
Lebanon? Yeah, just come on in. You're not too far out. Big shout out to Wilson County.
All right, then. Thank you, sir, and God bless.
Yes, ma'am. You too. All right. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. We've got Wendy. Welcome to Pharmacist on Call. Let me help you.
Hello?
Hello. How can we help you, ma'am?
Hi, I'm calling because about my husband who has frequency and urgency in urination.
Okay.
And I was wondering if there is something that you could recommend for that.
Sure. First of all, yes, ma'am. Big shout out to all the women looking out for their men. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So, urinary urgency and frequency. So what's going on is his bladder is constantly spasming. And so what we need is something to slow down those contractions. Now, he also has something called a prostate gland that we probably need to address as well, which has hypertension in it. And when he does finally go, it doesn't allow him to fully release the urine. So he may get up several times at night, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay, so let's address the prostate first because we want to decrease the blood pressure in it. All right, so for his prostate gland, let's look at giving him something called saw palmetto, S-A-W.
Yes. I know what you're talking about.
All right, so we're going to give him that an hour before bedtime, okay? Maybe 1 or 2 capsules. And then in addition to that, for the spasming and the urgency, we're going to give him something called pumpkin seed oil. And actually, I don't have a bottle up here. And what the pumpkin seed oil does is it slows down that spasming from the bladder constantly, wanting to push out pee. So it slows it down. Now, that comes in either oil form or it comes in capsule form. But that does really well in our patients who have urinary urgency.
Okay. So he also takes, his doctor prescribed to him Tamalusa.
Tamsulosin?
Tamalusa?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what does that do for him?
Kind of the same thing, but it seems like saw palmetto works. He's taking, 0.4 milligrams?
Yes.
1 capsule bedtime, or is it during the day?
Yes.
Okay. I say
But it doesn't stop the urgency.
Okay, so pumpkin seed oil then. So if he's already on tamsulosin, let's hold up on the saw palmetto. Excuse me. And then let's give the pumpkin seed oil by itself a shot because with the tamsulosin there, then all he may need is something to slow down his bladder.
Okay.
But pumpkin seed oil is what you want.
Great idea. So do you all sell that pumpkin seed there?
We do, yes, ma'am. We have it in stock. So yeah, stop on by. Our hours will be from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. All right, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay. All right. Stay right there. We're up on a break. We'll get your calls next.